Hey y'all, Jesse Both here. Welcome back. We're going to play holes 4, 5, and 6. May not be as talkative and loud. I'm in my office playing, so shh. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out the hole real quick. Alright, this hole. And we're going to go to the bag and make a change. Let's see what we're going to do here. Do I use the extra mile or do I use the Thor? So I guess I have to go with the extra mile on this hole. We can change to the sniper though for our second shot. We have the Spitfire in case we go into the sand. And we have our Nirvana. Alright. So let's go ahead and play the hole. I do plan on going to the right side on this hole. Higher risk shot, but it gives you a better chance at getting the eagle. And even if we do go into the sand, we do have our sand wedge to maybe get us close enough to the green to chip in still for a birdie. So that's my logic behind going right. If you don't want to go right, you can go left, and you just take your shot over the far left edge of that bunker. Okay, my opponent's got the extra mile 7, so he is going to go to the right side, it looks like, with a basic ball. So this should be interesting, because usually you need a ball with some right spin on it. I assume he'll use a lot of curl. Yep. And he did hit it on the great side. And he might get lucky. Nope. So hopefully he does have a sand wedge to get him out of that. Alright, so we got... So we want to land it right in here. Okay? And we're going to have curl. So from here, we're going to adjust 1, 2, 3. Right, yeah. We hit it great left. Oh, that might cost us. Not looking good. Unless we get a bounce. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. I mean, I say we got lucky. When you saw me aiming it, I did see that the bounce would possibly take me over the sand bunker. You know, honestly, I don't want to have to rely on that bounce taking me over the sand bunker, and I would just rather bounce to the right side of that bunker. But it's kind of like a built-in safety net, but safety nets don't always stop you from falling. It's not a for sure thing. So now we got our second shot, and we're going to use, we're in between clubs. So we're going to need to use our backspin on this shot. I don't like this. Because we are having a problem getting... Alright, we're going to have to quickly do this. Oh. Alright, we're in trouble. We're just going to have to not hit it as hard. I was in between clubs. So I almost got it. But you see I went pretty far past because I was in between clubs. I probably need to change to my backbone for that shot. So that was where I went wrong. I should have changed my backbone because the Goliath has extra yardage on it. So when you have a long iron with more yardage, it does try to change to it quicker. So if I had my backbone in, I would have more room to adjust for my sniper, I think. And that logic might be off and might be wrong, but in my mind that's what I'm thinking right now. So next time I will use the backbone on this hole. And we get our birdie, so we're fine. This is definitely a birdie hole. You will see maybe a few eagles on it, but you know, for the most part, I would say 90+% of the people will be getting the birdie. So hole number 5 is this. Okay, par 3, and this is the. I like the rock on this hole. Honestly, but I guess we'll go with the quarterback. Let me look at my clubs again here. The accuracy is 100. I like that, and the spins are better on the quarterback for this hole. Curl really doesn't matter. They're both high up there because I'm not going to use anything more than the foam curl. So let's go and let's see how my opponent plays the hole. I will aim my shot up there around the bend in the fairway, and we will use a lot of curl on this shot. You can possibly play it off the middle island or the left fairway, but the higher the wind gets, the harder those shots get, especially the middle way. If you're playing rookie, the middle way is a good option. So Shane goes first, and we'll see. He's using the big topper, which is a club I see a lot of people use on this hole. Not sure what he's doing. Okay, this is his first tournament playing, so he might not really understand how to play these holes. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't think I've ever seen anybody go this way on this hole. He's playing for the ooh, that didn't turn out well. That's unfortunate for him. Hopefully he'll see how I play it, and hopefully I'll play it correctly, and then he can copy it for the next time. So we're going to go far left spin and 3 bars of backspin. So we want to land it right in there. Okay. So we got to go 6 bars, 6.5 bars. So that's 5, 6.5. A little bit more, just a little buffer. And curl. And we hit it perfect, so that should be good. And if you saw when I curled, I had the outside of my ball just on the edge of that white line. So that's going to the right side. That's about as well as you can play this hole. I've personally never gotten an ace going on the right side. And that right there is about as close as I've gotten. I'm usually in the in the ballpark, maybe a few squares farther outside of where I am right now, but that's about as well as you can play the hole from that side. If you want the ace, you've really got to try the middle or the left side approach, and use the hill like he did right there. Okay, but anyways, if you do try to go to the middle or the left side, using the hill like he just used is how you will get the ace on this hole. But I am happy with my birdie. And we will win the hole and move on to our next hole. this course, if you try to play it too aggressively, I believe that's when you're going to get yourself into trouble and end up with a par. So hole 6 is this hole, okay. Change out clubs. We are going to change to my Thor 3 for its accuracy, and we will change to our Big Dog 6. And I'm going back to my backbone. I do my Spitfire in. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to go right. We're not going to try to do anything crazy, but we are going to try to just get it onto the fairway in between the bunkers. If we can get it there, we'll have a decent chance of getting an eagle. If we go in the bunkers, we're still going to have our birdie. So let's see if this goes as I'm planning it out in my head. Alright, so we got this here, and we're going with the Titan. Now we're going to have to overpower this shot some. And hopefully, we're going to aim it right along the edge of that right bunker. So hopefully when we go through it, we end up just in that fairway. So let's see if it goes as I planned it. I should hit the rough and skip. Perfect. The reason I went with the Thor, I knew I lost distance, but I knew I had the topspin to jump through that rough. I basically picked it because I didn't want to go farther. I wanted to land where I landed in the rough, because if I landed farther up the rough, I would have had more spin on my ball, and with less accuracy, I wouldn't have been able to control where my ball was going. And more than likely, with the extra mile, I would have still gone through the rough onto the fairway, but I had a much better chance to roll into one of those bunkers. Now you see my opponent, he used the extra mile, and he has too much roll on the ball. And that is precisely what I did not want to do. So the goal was not to go far into the fairway, just to be on the fairway. Alright, so from here, let's see how we're going to do this. I kind of want to do the same thing. I want to hit and roll. We're going to go 4 bars of topspin. We either want to be on this fringe or on the rough. So we're going to aim for here. Oh, we better hurry up. Too much talking. Let's see if that works. Okay, and if we roll off the edge, that's okay. Okay, perfect. Too much talking. I think I went 4 bars of topspin. And taking that shot, next time I will go 3 bars of topspin. And I would rather do that and hit a straight shot with normal power than to do some sort of really crazy curl. The bump and run is a great shot to learn, and you can use it in many different situations. As you've seen, I used it twice this hole, on the drive and on my second shot. So now we have a chip for our eagle. Hopefully we can hit it. And we hit it perfect. And booyah. Just as I planned it. So you always want to have a game plan when you enter the hole. As you saw, mine was to hit my drive and just barely get it on the fairway to set myself up for a chance to get on the green in two and then get the eagle opportunity. And I did that. The only thing I failed to do was be on the green. I was just off the green. But still, a little chip like that, if you're playing in the pro tournament, is pretty much almost a gimme. Not a complete gimme. Nothing's a gimme in the game. You always have to make sure you hit your shot, and we did. So it was good to see things work out on that hole as I had planned them out. And sometimes that happens, and sometimes it doesn't. And when it does, just use it to build for the next hole. So we will win this hole. And we will wrap up the second video, and join me back again for the next one. Allergies are kicking my butt. So see you all on the last 3 holes.